just test well and just compete in everything I do like I've always done my whole entire life. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, absolutely.
What do you think you would bring to an NFL team?
Just a relentless style of play, along with an edge. You know, every level I've been at, I've been told I'm not good enough. Coming out of high school, you're not good enough to play FBS. And then going to Dayton, really, you know, no one's ever been really played in the NFL, especially drafted since the 70s. And, you know, I'm here to, you know, keep fighting that and always use that edge and carry it with me.
Didn't John Gruden come from there?
Yes, he did, yeah.
You know him, met him at all?
I have not yet. No, I look forward to eventually meeting him this week, but no, not yet.
How do you think the Senior Bowl, what specifically about the Senior Bowl, maybe boosted your confidence, gave you a little bit of momentum coming to this event?
Yeah, the Senior Bowl was huge for me. I've always wanted the opportunity to go against kids with the, you know, the Alabama stickers on their helmet, the Ohio State, Michigan, and it was huge for me. Obviously, confidence-wise, I never really waver in my confidence, but to go out there and be able to move people off the ball like I did from those type of schools, get separation like I did at my level, I thought I showed that it was a seamless transition for me.
Were you recruited at any level by any of those schools coming out?
No.
Letters or anything like that?
No, yeah, I sent emails to some of them and all that, just never ever got a response. So.
What would you like to talk to Gruden about if you get a chance?
I don't know. Just kind of sit down. Obviously, like talk about Dayton with him and his experience, but ultimately talk about football. That's what we're here to do.
Sure.
Adam, what do you think is the biggest way you improved as a player during your time at Dayton?
Definitely blocking standpoint. I always had the athletic traits, which is why I was able to make the transition from quarterback to tight end, but the physicality of the position was something unfamiliar to me. And that just came from really taking advantage of every opportunity I had. I had a great offensive coordinator and O-line coach, and he really gave me everything I needed to be successful, and I just took advantage of it. And yeah, now he's the assistant O-line coach with the Raiders. So.
Could you talk about the dream of playing in the NFL? Obviously, your path here so far has not been, you know, some guys take the elevator, some guys take the stairs, right?
Yeah.
So what would that mean, the dream of playing in the NFL or being drafted?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, it would mean the world to me, and I fully anticipate it happening. And you know, it's something you worked your whole life for, and really, it's just been my mentality. You know, wake up to be great. Something my dad instilled in me, and you know, your success is measured daily, and do the next great thing. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Go ahead.
When you were sending those letters, did you expect responses, or were you just kind of shooting your shot? What was that like?
Yeah, I think in a way I was expecting maybe a response, like maybe at least a no, as opposed to just getting kind of ghosted by some programs. But yeah, it was also like kind of a shot in the dark a little bit too. Absolutely.
Given Dayton's background, this is off the chart a little bit, but it's been a basketball school, I mean, forever, really.
Yes.
Did you at all consider playing any basketball at all, or did you play at all? Or?
No, I never considered. Yeah, football from about my freshman year of high school on was like my main focus, and I knew that's what I wanted to do athletically.
What went into that transition from quarterback to tight end? Was that something that you chose, something that your coaches told you to do? How did that work out?
Yeah, so I was actually the one that brought it up to my coaches. So high school wise, I played with like 18 kids on my varsity team my junior year of high school, 22 my senior year. Team concept was it was a little rough, to be honest. When I got to Dayton, you play non-scholarship football. No one has any egos, and you truly play for each other. And that's something that I thought was so special. I wanted to be a part of so fast. So yeah, I was the one that offered it up to our OC, and he kind of looked at me weird, like. So it was only like 7 days into camp, and I was like, hey, like I just want to be a part of this, and I know I can bring a whole new dynamic to the tight end position. And then yeah, eventually made the switch, and it's the greatest decision I've ever made in my life.
What was that conversation like? Was he surprised that you wanted to? Because you wanted to initially play quarterback in college?
Exactly. Yeah. No, he was definitely surprised because it was only a week into camp too. But he was like, just give us some time. Like I'll talk to the head coach. But yeah, they ultimately put me down in the middle of practice. Routes on air. He's like, all right, let's see what you got. Ran an over route. Dove and caught it, and he told me to go get a white jersey, and that was the end of that.
Did you have to pay your way all the way through college, or did you get some help as you went along?
Yeah, I mean, I had help from my parents, obviously, but no,
not from the school.
Yeah, I got academic scholarships, but no athletic, not a single penny of it. So.
What do you think? There's been several guys that made the transition from quarterback, whether it was tight end or wide receiver. Have you taken a look at any of those guys? Did you kind of maybe try to model that transition after someone?
Honestly, not necessarily. Really for me, it was just finding guys that already played the position. Didn't care really about background that I wanted to be like and mold myself into as a player, both pass game and run game wise. So I do a lot of studying other players, but just find guys that I want to be like, and that I think I can be at the next level.
Who are some of those guys?
George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson. I study a lot of film on them. I've been doing a lot the last few months in particular. Done some before, but more in particular the last few months on them.
What is it about those Iowa guys that draws you?
Those two in particular, it's just how hard they play, and that's something I've always prided myself on, especially being from a school like Dayton. You can go out there and you can go sit down at practice. A guy like me, and I could still go out there, and play every game and start every game and catch 10 passes. But that's not how I'm wired, and that's what I follow every day. Getting better, and you can see that in how they play and go after people, especially in the run game. And then obviously they're dynamic playmakers in the pass game as well.